Alright guys, welcome to a new video. Today I just picked up this 1987 Yz250. Super rare bike. You don't see these pop up very often. And I got it for 250 bucks. It's got the gold rims, which are really nice, actually. And those go for around 275 bucks alone on eBay. Motor obviously needs a little work. A little rusty in there. It's got an FMF old pipe on here, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so it's been sitting for a pretty long time. As you can see, there's a bunch of rust in here. It doesn't shift through the gears. I don't know what the top end looks like. I don't know if it goes through any of the gears, but it's pretty complete. It has everything on here, all the brakes, all the throttle, everything's on here. So that's pretty locked up as well. But yeah, it's all here, complete, except for the side cover, which we need to order. But the goal of this video is going to be to dig into the engine, see if we can get this thing running. It's pretty far gone, but I want to see what the piston looks like. I want to see what the reeds look like, and see if we can salvage this bike. There's also a big rat's nest right in the pipe right there. I bet you there's a couple mice living in there. We're gonna see if the plastics clean up, because these plastics probably go for a lot. They don't make them for 1987 Yz250 anymore. So we're gonna see if these clean up. And then, as you can see, all the plastics are there for the entire bike. The seat cover is pretty toast on it, but that's pretty common. The chain looks pretty tight on here, and everything else looks pretty good. The frame looks pretty good, no cracks in the frame. As I said before, all the brake calipers and rotors and stuff are there. The shock, the boots are actually not even cracked on it, which are kind of cool. And the swing arm is in really good shape, all aluminum. So it's a pretty decent bike for 250, but obviously needs a ton of work. It's definitely going to be a big project, but it should be very interesting to see what the engine looks like on the inside. You can see all the bearings are pretty much junk on here. I mean, at least inside right here. I don't think those spin at all, so we're gonna have to be tearing out some of these bearings, replacing a lot of stuff, probably putting all this stuff in the ultrasonic cleaner. We're gonna try to piece this thing back together to see if we can get it to run, but it looks like it's been sitting outside for a very long time. Yeah, let's get out the truck and see if we can start digging into this thing. I think the first step is gonna be to take off the pipe and start digging into the engine. Alright guys, got the bike inside. I let it sit overnight with some degreaser and stuff in the clutch area, so hopefully that loosens some stuff up. I know a lot of it was really rusty, as you can see. But today we're going to be taking apart the clutch area right in here, these bolts. And right now the bike doesn't shift, so we're going to try to make it shift so that we can try to get this thing into gear. I'll quick show you guys what's happening. So right now when you hit the shifter, nothing happens. So my guess is something inside the clutch area is not allowing it to shift. I think there's something in here, behind here, that it's not grabbing. So what we're gonna do is try to take this huge nut off, take the clutch off, soak all the stuff in the ultrasonic cleaner, and then try to piece it back together and see if this bike can shift. And then after that, we're going to take out the pipe and start digging into the top end, seeing what the piston looks like, seeing if the bearings are good. It'll be a mystery. I have no idea. I don't know how long this bike was sitting outside. I don't really know much about this bike at all. And then, depending on how good the motor goes, we're going to be cleaning up the bike a bit and just seeing what parts we need to order if this bike is going to be restorable. My prediction is that the piston is blown up, and that's probably why he took out the clutch. Alright guys, I just took off the kickstart gear, and as you can see behind here, there's a bunch of crap. It looks like an animal was living back behind here. It's not looking too good. And And this nut right here is like really, really big. I don't have a socket that can fit over that. So we're gonna have to kind of come up with something to get this off of there. But right now, it's not budging. So we're gonna try to clean out some of this crap in here. You can see there's just a bunch of stuff. Like it's been sitting outside for like years. But we're gonna try to get this stuff out of there and then try to get the clutch basket off and then go from there. It's not looking too good. Alright guys, I can't get that nut off, so what we're gonna do is just start stripping down this bike. The pipe needs to come off, the plastics need to come off, the gas tank needs to come off, and then we're gonna try to take off the top end, and then let's quick see what's underneath the flywheel cover as well. I'm curious to see if we could spin over the engine like that. Oh yeah, she's locked up. She's locked up pretty good. So that is not good. Let's see what the top end looks like. This Alright guys, about to open the air filter area. We're taking out the side plastic. Let's see what's underneath here. A huge rat's nest, I'm guessing. Let's see. Oh. Yup. Check that out. Looks like a little animal was living in there. It's pretty gross. We're gonna get the vacuum and vacuum some of that out. Hopefully the air filter covered some of it so it didn't get down the carburetor and into the cylinder, but that could be why it's locked up. So maybe there's just a little mouse in the cylinder blocking up the piston. Who knows, but let's vacuum that out and get this cleaned up. Right, seat's coming off. The bottom doesn't look too bad, but check this out. That's really gross. Definitely been animals living in here. Yeah, we gotta vacuum out that whole area. Alright guys, pipe's coming off next.
I'll clap this shit.
There's just a ton of mice living in it.
Really?
Look at that. Look at the air filter. Want to hand me the 10 mil over there?
This thing is just mint. He's taking everything.
There we go. And then what is that? Maybe extension. Kind of cool to see, like, if it's gonna be free. A bit rusty. Oh, yeah. Alright, here comes the pipe. You can see there's a nest in there. It's really disgusting. I'd like to see what's up in the piston area. Not good.
Let's see. It doesn't move either, so.
Yeah. Spray some WD-40 down there. That'll help it.
I don't think that's gonna do it.
I'll take the gas tank off next. Alright guys, gas tank off. Chuck found a huge spider.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Let's see, what did you find?
Look at that guy.
Oh. Thing's
There's a
huge.
bunch of stuff going on in there.
Oh, look at this. Nice close-up. A radiator, just completely open.
That doesn't have a cap.
No.
Nice.
Alright, next step, draining out the coolant, if there's any in there, probably not. And then take off the head, see what's going on. Very interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
It's a little bit rough. Well worth the $250 I paid
It'll
for
buff out, I think.
Yeah. Little WD-40 will just clean it right up, I think.
Buffing wheel, it'll be good to go.
It's a little rough. I think this is the roughest bike I've ever had, to be honest.
Oh, I don't know about
That one RM 125 we had was really rough, and somehow that started up. We're like, oh, little JB Weld action down here too.
Yeah,
I got to
saw
show
that.
everyone. Look at that.
Yeah, right here.
Yep. So they put the cover on, but they didn't have the chain guard thing. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, we'll try to drain the coolant out. Alright, here we go. Oh, we just stuck a big spider. Clogged up already. Oh. Big nut in there.
Yeah. Big nut. Little squirrel. Jeez.
Oh, look at that guy. I think it's safe to say the air filter is gone.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
Oh, check it out in there. Oh. Yummy. Ooh, that's broken. Fun. Stick it down the coolant thing. Anything down there? And then stick it up the piston area. Anything come out?
I don't know.
Should we take this off? See what's behind there?
Yeah, should be great.
That's really packed tight. Oh, it's clogged. Another nut in there? Fun, fun. So Charlie predicts that the piston's gonna be stuck. I think it's gonna be like on the top of it, there's gonna be like a bunch of little things. And then it's gonna be stuck really badly. But write your predictions down below. Ooh, there goes the blood vessel.
I just keep on tripping over stuff. There. Make this a little quicker.
Oh. Oh boy. I did not expect it to be that rusty.
That's a little rough.
Let me see if I can get in there.
Oh man.
That's probably why it's locked up.
That is thick rust. Look, let's just see if it wipes off.
Dang. A little rusty. Yeah, we're gonna have to let that soak for a little bit.
Yeah. Except it's gonna be hard to soak it because it'll just go right out the pipe.
Oh yeah, that's true. I want to get some WD-40 going in there. WD-40 to the rescue. It smells really bad in there too. It smells like rat poop. So yeah, the piston doesn't look too bad. It's just really, really stuck. Kind of interesting to see. Alright, so the head looks pretty good. Pretty smooth. You can see a couple little dents in there, but nothing too bad. So that's definitely salvageable. Chuck spraying some WD-40 down there. See if that fixes the issue.
Yeah.